Hey, how we doing? It's JJ here. Just wanted to say hi and welcome to my channel, North Farts Bushcrafter. I get up to a lot of stuff, spend a lot of time outdoors on heathlands like this, forest, woodland trails, lakes, rivers and mountains. I do a lot of test reviews, I do a lot of camp meetups with good friends, and I try to learn and share and pass on knowledge. And I got an absolute love for the outdoors and nature. I hope that comes across in my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Let's have an adventure. Come and join me. See you soon. Hey, how we doing? There's quite a few members of the parasol mushroom and that out here. Parasol mushroom family. Yeah, not sure exactly what type they are, but we'll leave those alone. Let me take you on a wander. Let's have a little look around. Come along with me. So yeah, just come out for a late afternoon wander and that today. It's kind of been raining on and off all day. It is really, really damp. And I haven't got too much time left. I've only got about an hour before sun sets. So let's just go and find a little spot. This wood that's just on the outskirts of where I am in Stevenage. Coming here a fair bit. It's used a lot by walkers, but never really had many problems in here. So let's have a little look around. Always like to get out after it's rained because the air's a lot fresher. It's quite dark in here because there's loads and loads of hornbeam, young hornbeam. Lots of stands and they're quite closely packed together, so in conjunction with the pine trees that are around as well, it creates a little bit of a dark atmosphere. Let's just have a little look. There's a bit of a put together shelter that I know about. I'm just going to pop you on pause and we'll see if we can find it. Hang on. So there's a little bit of a ramshackle shelter in that there, but it's literally about it's about 50 yards away from one of the walkers' paths, and it's where a lot of the dog walkers come along. You can hear the dog go in there, so I think instead of using that little bit of a ramshackle shelter, we'll just have a little wander away from that and get away from that and see if we can find a tree bough to sit against. There's a lot of dead fall and that in here, so let's just come away a little bit. Well, I don't think I'm going to get away from the dog barkers, but there's a silver birch tree there that's gone down. That'll make a nice little seat. Just going to sort myself out and then we'll come back in. Got a little sit pad for when I'm kneeling down today, just because it is really, really damp. And that's coming out for a brew today, but I just thought I'd use another piece of kit. I have elaborated on this in one of my other videos a few videos back, but I wanted to show you. Let's just get my milk and my coffee and my sugar out. Is this. shiny. I love a bit of cleaning on my camp cook sets. So this is the TBS leaves everywhere. So this is the TBS. It's a US style Canteen cup cook set. It's made out of stainless steel. It's in the shape of like the kidney bottles, and you can see there by the shape. This will actually fit the US style, what do you call it, the GI bottle, which you can buy separately, and that fits in there. This is made of stainless steel. Okay, it's brilliant. So although I have the TBS Billy Canteen mug, this is the Canteen Cook cup set. Stainless steel. Slight little trade-off in weight when you're going away from aluminium to stainless steel, but I prefer the stainless steel for its how long it lasts, longevity. Oh my god, I can't even say it. How durable it is, how long it will last, how robust it is, and that as well. So you can actually see the handles come out and they lock in together, quite long, sits there so you can get your hands in, and there you go. This does actually come with a bale lid that goes completely over the top, but I don't tend to use that unless I'm really cooking over a campfire. The lid itself has a little handle which you can see just there, and it has some perforation holes to drain off liquids, etc. So that's that. Now this can be used in conjunction with the pot stand from TBS, and this is designed to fit this mug. They actually do one that's designed to fit the actual TBS Billy mug, and so that's shaped round as where this is in the kidney shape. And you can actually see that has perforation holes at the top or the bottom depending on which way you look at it, and some bigger recesses on the other side, and that because this can be used in two ways, and that's what I'm actually going to do today. Is that in shot? So I'm just going to pop that down here, and I'm going to use this in conjunction with a brass mess burner which I got from the bushcraft store as well. So we are just going to take off the simmer lid, which I won't be using. I'm just going to undo that, and I do already have this full of the mess, just a little bit because I gave it a chance to soak in, which it has done. So now what I will do is, I did just bring out the bottle just so I wasn't wasting much time. I don't normally carry this much fluid, but there's only a little bit left in here, so we're just going to top that up. That way I'll have plenty. Let's pop that away. Okay. And then what I'm going to use as well, so we're just going to pop that in there. Just going to get that lit. And we're just going to set that gently inside, and that fits in there perfectly. So I'm just going to let that get going for a second, and we'll tune back in. Hang on. Sorry. So I've just let that actually get going for a minute, and now what I'm actually going to put on are these. Okay, so these are the cross members. Just literally slide over. Okay, and even whilst that's in the actual pot, just slide that over. There we go. Right. So is a great bit of kit because you can actually cook in it. You're really limited with a cup. You just about fit like one of the smaller pouches from like Wayfarer, Expedition Food and that in there. Cook some other bits, you know, like noodles like I normally do, and that's in there. When I actually brought this, it doesn't actually state on the website, but I'll mention it to the guys at the Bushcraft store that it'd be ideal just for people to actually know how much fluid this would hold. Something that I should have done when I first started using it, but I reckon it holds a bit more than the TBS mug, and that, which is around about 750 millilitres in terms of its marks that it's got. It will hold up to about 800 and that, but I reckon this probably holds around about 850. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to pop that down, place the lid on, and that just sits on there nicely. There we go. Simple, really, really simple. You know, I always use the camping gas stove a lot, and just sometimes it's just nice to go back to a little bit of an older, traditional sort of style. It's nice, and you're just going to let it slowly boil away while you do other things. You're not going to constantly be checking it every minute or so, and that's good if you've got time to do that, which I do have today because I've literally just come out for a brew. So there you go. This fits it perfectly. And obviously I'm using the actual pot stand, as it's called, as a holder for the brass meths burner, and it acts as a little bit of a windbreak. Now obviously I know, although there's not much of a breeze, it is coming from this way, so I've got the pack behind it. It does act on a slightly windy day as a little bit of a windbreak. But what you can also do is you can turn it upside down, and you can use this as a little twig burner. So there you go. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to let that boil up. I'll just literally today I've just come out of a couple of sachets of Nescafe original coffee. Other brands are available. I'll make that up. We'll have a very quick chat, and then I'll have my brew, and then I'll go. Come back in a minute. Yep, that's good to go. So what we're going to do is just going to take this off. Just get a little bit of an ambient light there from the actual burner. That's going to keep going for a while, but I'll extinguish that. So there we go. So the versatility of these is brilliant. You can boil your water up, you can cook some like pouched food. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Now obviously the brass meths burner does take a fair bit longer to go, but that's good. As I said, you know, if you're around camp, if you're out and you've got time to wait for it, then it's brilliant because you can just pretty much just leave it. Don't worry, my pack is about a foot behind that. It looks closer, but it's all right. So there we go. The TBS US style Canteen Cookset cup. Fantastic little bit of kit. Well worth considering. You can also get the US style GI bottle that will fit in that just perfectly. Holds a decent volume for a brew and a boil up of some food. In conjunction with the pot stand sitting in with the brass meths burner, ideal. Or you turn this upside down and use it as a wood burner. Now the wood burner would actually give you a quicker burn. But there we go, a brew in the woods. Another little piece of kit. I like to have different styles of kit and a few variants. I like to have choices when I go out. You know, if I'm not using the TBS Billy mug that fits the camping gas bottle perfectly, then I will bring this out, because as you saw, the pot stand slots underneath it, the brass meths burner, the cross members, my little bottle of milk, my sachets of coffee and sugar all fit in there. Ideal. Lid on top, bale handle if you're going to hold a bale rod over it, over a bigger fire. Perfect, absolutely perfect. It's got a nice lip surface on it. Sits nicely in the hand. $29.95. Absolutely fantastic bit of kit. Now, quick shout out. I've done a fair few shout outs, about 8 or 9 shout outs of various friends and YouTube channels. All been guys up to date, so let's change that. I want to give a shout out to my friend Maria Rose Villanueva. Her channel on YouTube is called Fun-Sized Earthling. Fun-Sized Earthling. She lives up around Northampton. She's got a great YouTube channel. She gets out, she goes off on hikes and wanders by herself out in Snowdonia and various other places. She's just been out in Europe and had a great trip, and she's done some fantastic videos and that on there. So head over to my channel list, scroll down, not too far down, F, Fun-Sized Earthling. Check her channel out, give it a subscribe, click the notification button, give her a like, leave some comments. Fun-Sized Earthling, brilliant channel, well worth checking out. So that's enough from me. Just like to say thanks for tuning in. We'll catch up again soon. I'm gonna finish my coffee. Catch you later. Bye.